welcome back to another episode of HU and Beyond, the podcast presented to you by HU Enrichment. As always, for your host, Steven here, as always. Yes, still wearing the same thing. We do two podcast recordings a day. But any case, today's guest, again, we got my man Malik here representing. Malik, welcome to the podcast, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, no problem, my guy. So let's kind of give the viewers and our listeners at home an idea of what you do. So first and foremost, what year you are at HU and what do you major in?
Okay, my major is ISIT, which stands for Information Systems and Information Technology. I'm concentrated in computer networking, so like the networking infrastructure, that's what I'm concentrated in. And I'm technically a half senior, half junior. That is because right now I'm intentionally doing that. So I took a bunch of summer classes, and also I did the dual enrollment program back in high school. So I have more than enough credits, but like I'm trying to like space out my classes. So taking less credits each semester so I can like stay in a bit. I won't say
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so wait, did you do dual enrollment through Harrisburg University?
Yeah. I was in John Harris campus before.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome. Then we'll definitely talk about that when we get to that road, because I wasn't familiar with that, but that's awesome to hear that you did that. But let's kind of, now we got you an idea. Well, let's kind of start at the beginning. So where are you originally from?
Honestly, you can just say I'm from Nigeria, bro. I'm round over. So I was born in Atlanta. From what I remember, my family moved straight up back to Nigeria, and I lived in Nigeria, let's say like 95% of my life, right? And it got to a point, I think around like middle school / high school, or I don't know if it was for a couple of years, I would spend like every holiday or like the rest of the year, like from around like I think August or earlier to like December, spend it at England, London specifically. So did that for a couple of years. Then I guess me doing that and like living in part-time, not really part-time, but like for a couple of years in England and also a British school, like in Nigeria, I kind of like developed a kind of, let's say, some sort of British accent, plus like my grammar or like the words I use is kind of mixed up. So.
Now, as someone who also lived in England for a time, I could see it. So I can understand that one. I mean, but then, bro, you've been all over, like Nigeria, Atlanta, England. Wait, what part of England did you live in?
London.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, I lived in East London, so
I stay with my uncle.
Hey, look, London's fun times there. Well, depending where you at, because like, look, the hood's everywhere, so like, it's just a different type of style, in my opinion. But okay, so you lived every single where. So like when it comes to high school, like was that in the US primarily or was that like somewhere else?
No. 95. Wait, all my high school was back in Nigeria, honestly. I would say that. When I moved back here, it was like my family was contemplating if I should just go straight to college or do a bit of high school again, like senior year and all that. Well, it depends on the transcript because I had to like change the transcript from like the West African transcript to like the American transcript. So like when we did that, they ultimately decided that or the school system was like, I should. Are those balloons? Oh,
Hey, we love it, bro. That was funny, but continue.
I was like, those balloons? Okay. Yeah. Like the school system or like the school district was like, I should just stay like the last part of like senior year in high school. So I stayed on like John Harris campus for like, I think maybe 3 months. Then I graduated. But most of the classes I took was from HU, like dual enrollment classes. So I just stayed at John Harris to take like some credits, like 2 health and fitness credits and shit. And that was basically.
Okay. So with so you went to John Harris here in Harrisburg for some part of your high school time.
Correct.
Okay. Wait, so hold up. Do you and Christianis knew each other too?
Yeah, me, Christianis, is like some couple other guys, yeah.
Okay, and also for those at home, Christianis is I think it was sophomore now at this point.
He's sophomore.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff with HU merch. He's one of my lovely volunteers. He does great work with us. So that's why I was like, hold up, that's kind of a little connection. You'll see him in a future episode as well. but I just wanted to mention that. So you did dual enrollment, which I just want to highlight, and you did it through us. So I wanted you to kind of talk about that process. How was that? Because again, you're talking about these transcripts, and I'm like, for what? Since you traveled a lot, because of like you would move up and down, I figured that would be a kind of a hard part to navigate through.
It really is, because like you have to well, basically anywhere you want to go to school, they have to translate your classes you've taken or the credits you
Right.
have. They translate it into their own kind of credits. Basically, how you transfer from colleges to different colleges, they had to like if your credits transfer and all that, it's kind of like if a class is related to like their curriculum, they can accept that. If it's not, they don't accept that. So like they have to like translate it like that. So the dual enrollment process, it was fun, honestly. And it was fun and weird at the same time, because I was basically in college, but I was not in college. So it felt like when like at the intro week of every class, they're gonna be like, okay, introduce yourself and all that. I'm the only one saying that I'm still in high school right now, and they're like, oh wow, you in high school and you in college. Everyone's gonna be like, I'm a senior in this class, I'm a junior in this class. I'm like, yeah, I'm in high school. So like, it just sounds weird. Everyone, you just seem like the odd one out. Then you have this reputation to try and like show you smart. Yeah, I'm in high school. I'm in high school, but I'm actually so smart. I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Well, it was a fun.
That's cool. And did you do? Because I know your brother went here for a time. Did you do dual enrollment with him?
Oh no, I did mine way before him. He did dual enrollment too, but like yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. So we have both brothers go through our dual enrollment here at HU, which is dope. And I'm glad the experience was great and smooth for you. Do you remember who you worked with when you did dual enrollment here?
I think Aaron was one that did basically everything with.
Okay. So shout out to Aaron Sapina. He's our director here at HU, handles a lot of the admission stuff here. So shout out to him for helping you with that process at the time. So okay. So you went through a lot with the high school, then also again with dual enrollment for everyone at home to understand that is taking college courses while still in high school. So when he's talking about that experience of like, yeah, I'm in classes with juniors, seniors, and I'm just like this high school kid. Was that intimidating for you at first, or was it like ever at time you just got used to it?
Oh, I think I already got used to it, because like everywhere I went already, I was already different. So like going to do John Harris, I already graduated high school. So like I actually felt different. So I already got used to that feeling of being different. If that makes sense. But like I did not get used to me trying to prove my point that yes, I'm here because like I deserve to be here. If that makes sense.
Right. You were like just motivated to be like, yo, I'm here for a reason type vibe with it.
Exactly.
That makes sense. Okay. So like we kind of covered a lot about the high school. So let's talk about college process. Okay. So like, cause let me first ask, are you like a first generation college kid for
No,
years?
no. Both my parents have master's degrees, I believe.
Okay. So damn, that's fancy. Okay. And did they get their masters like in the States or in Nigeria?
Back in Nigeria.
Yeah. Okay. So talk to me about the college process for you, because like obviously you're doing dual enrollment through us, so I'm assuming we were automatically an option. But were you thinking about anyone else before coming to HU?
To be honest, I wasn't. I mean, I feel I wasn't, because like my counselor she was like, okay, since you have enough credits to graduate and you just taking some health and fitness classes, you can just do dual enrollment at HU, because there's literally downtown. You don't have to go anywhere. You just go down there. I was like, okay. And she was like, it's really cost efficient. And I was, because we just came, and I was like, okay, yeah, I need to get I need something cheap. Like I can't afford a full on college right now. So we did that. And I saw that, okay, I got a whole bunch of scholarships from HU, because like both the credits and all that, and it just all worked out that yes, this is the best option for me, because I live in Harrisburg, and college is actually really cost efficient for me right now. So I just stuck with it.
Let's talk about ISIT in a nutshell. What is it like for you here at HU to major in that?
Most like HU is primarily science and tech school, so So anything under science, technology is amazing. To me, it is because one, it's a small school, like it's a small campus. So you basically have one-on-one meeting with your professor, and like it's not more in the I'm watching you way. It's more like if you need help, I'm always here. Like I'm always available. Compared to bigger campuses that you need for you to actually meet a professor, you got to email on like this bunch of meeting times and all that. So ISIT, we have multiple professors. Right now that they expanded the program, they're still hiring more staff or more professors around. But it's really fun because it's more, I would say, hands-on, depending on the professor though. So it's either hands-on that you do actual labs, or you fix computers, depending on your own kind of major, or everything is online. I had a class last semester where powered by, yes, I did some practical work, but it was all remote. Like it was like a test out software. So like you fix computers for remotely, basically.
Okay.
So you troubleshoot problems, you do it remotely.
Okay. So basically, in this major, you're learning, and you tell me if I'm wrong, you're learning a variety of different things. Sometimes it's hands-on, sometimes it's different depending on who's teaching, because obviously everyone's teaching a different element of the major.
Correct.
Okay. So but for you though, are you more of like a hands-on type of guy, or like you like the latter?
I prefer hands-on. One of the reasons why I chose ISIT is because I don't really like full-on coding. I'm not stack developer and all that. I'm more into network. How does the stuff work? Wi-Fi
Okay.
connect to how does like the printer work, stuff like that. Or how do I connect my phone through a VPN, or how do I bypass a Wi-Fi, stuff like that. I don't really like coding or full-on coding. We do a bunch of that. We learn, and it's more like applicable to like the current world stuff. So
Okay.
which is cool too.
So then, because the next one I'm going to ask with ISIT, since you're saying you don't do as much coding, right? Or like at
Correct.
least you don't like coding. Does sometimes people confuse you guys to be a lot of coders too? Because like people just naturally assume you can do
Yes.
coding, but you don't.
Yes. So like once you say like yes, I'm in the IT industry, like my major is IT. Like, oh, you do coding, you know how to code, you can make my phone work, you can make a new software to do this. I'm like, no, bro, like that's computer science now. My stuff is like how it works. I'm the front end, they're the back end. So we need both people to like make it all work. So the back end computer science, they make the software for the phone. They make it like make sure the phone can do the stuff. While the front end, they they implement it. They make sure users can use the phone to call. Users can do this. They teach people how to do that, or like they fix the problems around it. So you need both. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get it. Because like I mean, it happens to us with interactive media. A lot of people think everyone in interactive media can make games. That's not the case. We can do different elements, and some of us can do the front end, and some of us do the back end. So I get it. And I just wanted to kind of clarify that. 'Cause I feel like you guys go through the same thing we went through with that. So I just want to remind everyone at home, we are two separate things. There's a front end and the back end of it. In this case, Malik is talking about the front end, which he likes. The back end is more the coding, all the elements. It's not always the funnest, but for those who love it, you'll find them. But okay, so you've been doing this major. You obviously been enjoying it so far. Was this something you wanted to do like growing up, or was this like something you found out later in life?
Honestly, both. Because my original plan was to be an architect. Like to study architecture. Because back in high school, I was a G at doing technical drawing for real. Like that was my stuff. Like I could do like the blueprints for houses. I could do like I memorized all the languages, and I was really good. I really enjoyed it. I knew how the soil topography and all that. I knew how it worked. I understood it, so it became natural to me compared to like other people. So I was like, okay, this is my stuff. I want to study it in college. Then I got to college, and it was a different case. Like I remember the college I went. I tried to go to back in Nigeria. It was weird back then because like they don't really. Sometimes you don't get like accepted for your particular major, so they offer you another kind of major. So they did that for it's weird like that. So
wait. Sorry to cut you off, but because I have to clarify, I have to ask clarify. So you can get declined
Oh yeah, you can.
for your major you picked
Yeah.
in Nigeria.
Yeah. Well, wait. For public colleges, yeah. For public colleges. Well, for private, it's a different story now. Private,
Okay.
yeah. So private is more like flexible. Yeah, you can. If it's most definitely, if your grades are good, yeah, most definitely you're gonna get it. For public universities or public colleges, it's a different ballgame because there are like thousands of people trying to get in college, like a bunch of people. They're trying to get a slot. Plus, everyone is corrupt. Like literally, almost everyone in position is corrupt. So like they reserve some slots for other like big people in office and all that, or their kids. So like it's a different ball. You can just get a letter that I'm sorry, you've been denied from this major with it, but we don't want to. But you haven't been denied admission. You've been denied to study this like major, but we're offering you this other major instead if you want to take it.
So wow, because like the way I think about it, because I know like like when you go for your master's stuff like that, you got to apply, get recommendations, all that stuff, and there's a good chance you can decline like that. Just like in the like same thing in the U.S., you can get decline all that stuff.
Yeah.
But in Nigeria, even for a public university, just from your undergrad, you can get denied, and they're like, oh no, hey, we can't put you in this major, but we can put you in this one that's close.
Yeah, exactly. They're like it's close enough.
Wait, so like. I'm sorry. I'm just like, this is a new thing for me. 'Cause I've never heard that. I know in the UK something similar to that too.
Yeah.
But is the reason for that outside of like the whole issue of like people just trying to like get their friends and families in because they have high positions? Is just because it's like is colleges limited there in Nigeria?
Oh no. To me, right, I believe it's primarily because one, I won't say overpopulation, but it's both because there are a bunch of public colleges, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a really large amount of people to actually take all the students in, if that makes sense. So
By
there's
population size.
yeah, because a whole bunch of people are going to public colleges because they cannot afford private colleges.
Mm.
That makes sense. So a bunch of people can't really afford the private colleges, so they go to like public colleges, and then in public colleges, the people in higher positions they reserve slots like family tradition slots for like their kids' friends, or other people have an office. So like it's a never ending cycle of like one corruption to they cannot take care or they cannot accept everybody.
See, when I hear that, that kind of gives me a bigger reason why a lot of people go to other countries for like university. Cause then it's like, especially United States, because, international students are more popular. Like, here at HU, they're more popular than the grad program.
Yeah.
But at the undergrad level, we've had a few kids come in and do that similar stuff. 'Cause I never understood just how difficult the process might be in other places like Nigeria. So that was some really cool insight. So hopefully everyone who's watching at home, you learned something new about Nigeria and universities because I never knew that at all. And yeah, dude, that's crazy. Like I can't even imagine how like I can have perfect grades and all that, but then I can not because somebody got a friend and who knows somebody. And this is college. Like I would get that if it was work, but this is college.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
Oh, it's bad. That's bad. But like for you, obviously you're fortunate enough. You're in the States. You got an HU doing ISIT major. So now obviously I know you personally, so I ain't gonna go too crazy because obviously I understand we got to be a little bit professional here. So let's talk about your social life a little bit here at HU. How's that been so far? Like how's that experience been for you? Kind of delving into the ins and outs of HU social life.
For me, I would say I made it work. I'll say I made it work because freshman year I was there. Like
You was quiet. Don't lie.
I was quiet. I was definitely quiet. Everybody's quiet freshman year. You got into a new environment, but
Some of you.
Well, yeah, true. But I also wanted to like level up, right? So I knew I had to step up for my show. I knew my first goal was, okay, yeah, I'm in college, but I had to like make the best of myself. I had to be the best so I can make the best of myself. So even if I'm shy, get out of my shell. So I had to push myself out of my shell so I can be there. So it got to a point that later on I was a friend of everybody, but also a friend of nobody. Like you could see me everywhere, but also at the same time I'm nowhere. So
That is facts.
Yeah, so like everyone knew me that he's chill, it's chill. Most of I don't really like drama like that. So like I just like I'm more reserved. I come out with gold jelly, but like I don't really like too intense stuff. If that makes sense. Then it got to actually leveling up, but started knowing like the people like around campus. Because one rule I tell everybody is to always say hello to wherever you meet, because you don't really know what they're going through, and also you don't know how like they can help you in the future too. So if someone you meet in the store, you feel like from HU, just say hi, talk, or maybe like the security guard or like an officer, hey, that you being friendly, it makes you known, makes you stand out. That from that I'll say it leveled up, because I was friendly. Then I got attention from the student life staff. Then I applied to be an RA. They check your records and everything, and thank God, alhamdulillah, I got approved. Nice. Then RA, so I became a student ambassador. Then I met people like Melissa, Naheem, Nikki, Julie, Joanne. Then I became going up. Then it got to a point that I got the IT job I'm doing. So right now I'm an IT technician. I'm a student IT technician in the HU main campus, Harrisburg. Right now I'm at work. I'm in the office, so it's like 6 o'clock and there's no calls, so I'm here. And social life, I try to juggle it. So if there's an event, it's hard having a social life if you're always like I would say center of attention, because everyone has eyes on you. Everyone has like you an RA. As an RA, you have to hold a position. You can't really like be seen doing stupid stuff because everybody's watching you. Everyone's expecting the best from you, or else you can lose everything all at once.
Right.
So parties, I go for parties. You could go for like off campus and all that, events, hang out with friends, plus ASA. So like I'm currently the president of ASA right now. So we host like events like centered around like the African and Caribbean culture. And like we had one like last year, I believe, which was like the Night in Africa, which was a big event too. So I try to make it work. It's a lot, but make it work.
Let's kind of the move on from social life. I think we touched about it enough without saying too much. So you've been at HU for a while. What is like one of your favorite moments from being here? If you had to pick one.
That's a really hard one. I've had a few.
Oh, let's like one that comes to mind. It's like, oh, this was a fun one.
Oh,
that you can say for sure on a podcast. Keep that in mind.
Okay, so if you saying that right now, I can take out the rest, because like they're not podcast approved. But the one specific one that I know like is the was one of the best times I've had in HU was the Night in Africa event, which is like I believe that was last year. I believe.
Yeah, it was last year.
It was, to me, it was by far better than our expectations. We had it at the Gamma Theater opposite like HU, and we had like I think it was around 1,200 like tickets sold, and it was really good. It was really good. We had performances, we had food, really, really, really good food. It got to a point that that one of the Fox News reporters, they came to me and they were asking that, okay, can they like interview people? Like they didn't know there's a big event going on downtown. And I was like, I'm sorry, the event's already over, but like we host another one next year, we can definitely invite you. And she got my number, and I was like, it was that good. It was really, really fun. It was really fun.
Nice. Look at y'all. I mean, I remember we did repost to that on HU Richmond about that. when you, in terms of ASA promoting that. And also for those watching and listening at home, make sure to check out ASA. Their links in the description for their socials. So be sure to check them out. You want to learn more about what they do with all the stuff they've been planning out, and maybe come out to an event when they have one for the public. So they would love to have you. But I remember seeing photos of that event.
Yeah.
I remember I couldn't make it to that day, so I was very happy for you guys. Because I mean you're leveling up. So proud of you guys. But definitely that's a cool moment. Okay. So let's now that we kind of talked a lot about this, like the funness of it. Now, obviously, you said you were a senior, right? So, and about not soon, because obviously you are in the in between a junior and a senior. But at some point, you gotta start thinking about it. The big graduation,
Yeah.
Do you have any idea post grad what you're doing, or is it something like I'll cross that bridge when I get there?
Oh, I know I definitely want to work in the IT industry. I definitely want to work in the IT industry. And I know I definitely want to get like a higher job than this one. So right now I'm an IT technician, but it's more like a front desk / repair / assistant kind of like job. So I want to go into more data infrastructure. So like I have the actual IT technician, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So I know like definitely after college I want to like move to a new place, but with how like economy is going right now, I feel like I want to stay in PA. So like
smart.
The new place in PA, because the cost of living in PA is actually not bad compared to other states at all.
You've been seeing it.
I've been seeing it. Definitely be seeing it. The rent, everything. Nah.
Well, wait, what place were you thinking of moving to before PA was like, all right, I'm gonna stay here for a minute?
I was thinking somewhere like Chicago or like
for IT.
Yeah, I heard that there are good IT jobs there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I pegged Chicago for that.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool, I can probably do that. But
Damn.
now, I know that the main states where like good IT jobs are like Maryland, Virginia, like DC. You get good IT jobs there. Or like where else? I'm probably down that states like that. But still, they don't really cover the cost of living. You get the money, but like, can you are you using the money to like survive or to enjoy life?
That's a question. That's a good question. And I mean, like, obviously, when I think IT jobs, like you said, some of the states, I also want to add pretty much anything on the West Coast. So, like California, Oregon, like places out there. On the East Coast, outside of PA, people would think New York, but like as you said before, in terms of the cost of living, yeah, you don't want to live in New York. New York is an amazing place to visit. Living in there, you gotta have some big bucks, because even those who live there can tell you like, yo, you don't want to live here, bro. You don't want you live in check to check. At least from because obviously I've worked there plenty of times. This is what I've been told many times by many friends, especially those who have like 4 or 5 roommates. So it
apartments, nah.
You don't like the apartments in New York?
Nah, bro. Like any space, it turns an apartment. Like any small space, yeah, it's an apartment. It's gonna be a small room, boom, apartment. $1,000 a month. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, there's one of my friends lives in like a basement of a basement apartment, which is not really a thing. It's not a thing. It's just someone turned the basement into an apartment, and it's the cheapest one.
Exactly, bro.
No, I agree with you though. New York be doing anything with apartments, but again, if you could live there and live there well, like you have a feasible amount of money, it's a great place to live. But outside of that, you don't got the money, don't go there. But I love your mindset by staying in PA because you're thinking ahead. But obviously, so when do you know when you're planning on officially graduating? Because I know you say you're kind of taking your paces.
So like with the meeting I had with the school, if I keep on with the pace I'm going, or I was going, I would have finished like next December, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
But if I only take my time, then I will graduate at actual graduation date, which is meant to be around May 2025, I believe.
Okay.
So like even if I finish early, I would not walk until like my actual date.
Okay. I mean, yeah, 'cause I was like most, just for everyone to understand at home, we walk in May. I think a long time ago we used to do that whole December and then May, but I think post COVID we just been sticking with May. So we walk literally right down the street of the Forum. Uh, cool spot. Definitely will be there to show you all love. But okay, so damn, bro, you just moving and grooving. You got a mindset, you're sticking to it, and you're doing great things with it. I mean, you like obviously you're an RA, student ambassador, IT job there that you're currently at, literally. You're just doing a lot of different things. You're moving, making the money, keeping the thing. Um, so, now you don't have to answer this because obviously this is kind of a very interesting question. But if you had to pick between the RA IT job you got right now and the bachelor job, which is your favorite one out of the three?
Oh, to be fair, I did stop the ambassador job for the IT job I'm doing right now. So the
Oh,
ambassador
damn.
out of the way. Oh yeah. For the IT job, you got to pick one. They don't let you like do multiple like that.
Oh, okay. I didn't understand that one.
So the IT job and my RA job.
Yeah, that's between those two. Which one is the favorite? I feel like it's the IT one.
I feel like this is the IT job.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's more to your thing.
Yeah, because the IT job is basically like my future. Basically, after I graduate, I'm not gonna be an RA. I do have the experiences with me though. I like the stuff I learned. You will learn a whole bunch of stuff like about people, about community, about living standards. As an RA, you learn a bunch of skills, but you not really apply them after college. You apply them a couple times, right? But only if you under the care kind of like job.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, hey, man, because I want to say, like, bro, that's a loaded question. You can answer if you don't answer. It's okay. Cause I know some people be like, oh no, but hey, man, you love your job, so that's all that matters. But
I do love the RA job though.
I figured. I mean, because I was like, because I think the next thing I was gonna say on this list was like, who's your favorite RA? But I'm like, you're an RA. Who would be your favorite RA? Like what? Like I don't know where I was going with that.
I'm my favorite RA.
There you go. That's your favorite RA. But before I let you go here, there's two more things I want to say. The first one is going to be a very, very simple one. Is kind of highlighting everything as a whole, right? So with this question, I'm going to ask you, right? It's these questions are some of the internet's most searched questions in 2023. Now earlier today, I asked this to Michelle, and she was surprised by some of them because she's like, "Why are people still asking this in 2023?" I don't know. You asked the internet. So I'm going to start it off. First one. So, in your opinion, do you like pineapple on pizza? But that's first part of the question. So is that a yes or a no to that one?
I never had that. I don't think I want to have it.
Okay. That is fine. I hate that pineapple pizza because I've had it. So second part of that question is, what is a topping on a pizza that you like that most people have never probably had?
Oh shit. Okay. Ketchup. It sounds weird. It sounds
Wait,
really
whoa. Whoa. Wait, bro.
How I
Explain
eat
that.
my own pizza, right?
Okay.
So like, okay. So how I eat my leftover pizza. I bring it out and I put more ketchup on it. Like I take the bottles like, then.
No, keep going, bro. I'm just listening.
Then I either bake it or air fry it, so the ketchup becomes a little bit crispy on it. Then you just chef's kiss.
Okay, so let me. I gotta specify this because I'm interested here. So like, bro, so like, let's say you get like a pizza from like Papa John's, right?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna do all that with a Papa John's slice?
Leftover, yeah. For leftovers,
Yeah,
yeah.
leftovers. Okay, this is specifically for leftovers.
Yeah. Just leftovers only. I don't do that like all the time.
Okay, so I was about to say because that I'm like,
oh no, that's no. Leftovers like it loses its taste in the fridge. You gotta like give a little bit of oomph to it.
No, I get that. But no, I get that. That's why I was like, but like, in regular, when you just get a slice, like you putting ketchup on it.
Oh no, I do like dipping in ranch sometimes.
That's fine. I mean, ranches make sense, but like when you said the ketchup, I was like, bro, hold up, that's a new one for me. because like it already got all that sauce on it. So like
exactly the marinara sauce, yeah, but nah. So like the only like toppings I have on pizza like either beef or chicken or ground beef or some like onions. But I hate like vegetable pizza. To me, it just tastes like wannabe pizza, but it's not really pizza. And I don't eat pork because I'm Muslim, so like I don't eat like pepperoni. Right. So that's basically what I eat most of the time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next question is, what are your thoughts on astrology? Specifically, are you a fan of astrology? Like, do you care as much about that whole debate about how people like, oh, you're an Aquarius, I can't date you because like you're not my sign or anything like that. What are your thoughts on that stuff?
One, I do believe that everyone has a right to their own opinion, of their own beliefs, their own perspective. You can think whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. It's a free world. Personally, I believe it's just a little bit of crap, and I like people have like whole debates or arguments. I don't argue. I don't debate. Like you can think whatever you want to think. I just don't believe that like the moon or the sun, whatever, define who you are or who you're supposed to be. Or none of that. It's just you trying to believe in something. And sure, do that. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you giving a Virgo energy. Cool. That's some like that don't make any sense. But do whatever you want to do. That no two person is the same. No two person. You can try to like generalize them as much as you can, but everyone is different. You can't just generalize them by saying the moon or the sun, whatever. But cool.
I like how you started like your opinion about like me personally. Nah, bro, I ain't with that at all. Like last thing I'll ask you before we end the podcast is there anyone you want to shout out on the podcast? You want to show your love to? The floor is yours on that. Like you want to shout out to your friends, family, like whatever. The floor is yours.
ASA, Ariana, she did an amazing job. She's been an amazing president. I took over from her. Christiansis, y'all follow him. He's like one of the leading stars in campus right now. He's a fitness guy. He works the merch table. Christiansis, he's the guy. Me, Samari, yeah. I know you're watching this too. And I'm my number one fan, so that's basically.
Hey. I love that. And that's how we're going to end it here on another episode of HU and Beyond. First and foremost, Malik, appreciate you hopping on, talking about yourself, learning more about yourself. And, we love always having you on. We might bring you back again for another episode. We might do a couple people on the episode, talk about some topics and stuff like that. So appreciate you coming on today. If you're seeing this on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, leave, and tell us how you feel about the episode. You listen to us on Spotify, make sure you're following the channel. All this description and the link in the descriptions for both YouTube and Spotify. You'll find links to everything we do HU Enrichment. Also for ASA, we'll have some links down there for you as well. And a bunch of other random links you can try out and learn more about Harrisburg University as a whole. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. My name is Steven, as your host, HU and Beyond. That's Malik. Thank you for coming on again. And we will see you in the next one. Take care, guys.